everybody. This one is going to feature Jason Niesman, skill level 9 from My Bad, It's Just Poolitics. Going up against Jose, skill level 8 from Time to Have Fun. We've already had our first match of the night between Judy and Miguel, with the result of My Bad, It's Just Poolitics having 4 points, Time to Have Fun having 16. And Jose's going to get started with the break. Gets the 8 ball right in. One ball decides to just hang on, though. Doesn't want to go. Going to be Jason up for the first time this match. And he's going to follow that one ball right in with the cue, so that'll be dead. Ball in hand for Jose on the 2 ball. And he misses it. That's rare right there from either of these players. Missing with ball in hand, obviously thinking a little bit more about his follow-up shot on the 3, making sure he got on it and getting the 2 in. Jason goes for a defensive shot. Nice job getting lots of separation and stuff in the way. Gonna force Jose to kick at that one rail. Just about gets it in the corner pocket there. And Jason goes for defense as well. Doesn't quite hide the cue ball behind the 5, but doesn't give Jose anything easy. Oh, wow. 2 ball just rattles in the pocket. Goes ahead and hangs in there. Jose's going to have to cue over top of the 5 ball here and follows it in with the cue. So that'll be the second dead ball of the night. Ball in hand to Jason on the 3. There's Jason's first point. Gets himself lined up on the 4 ball nicely. Rather be on the other side of that line for getting down onto the 5 a little easier, but gives himself a good angle for it into the corner pocket. Oh, doesn't quite get the angle for that though. And Hoda doesn't quite get the cut angle either, so give Jason another shot at that one. He manages it this time around. Gets himself decent shape on that 6 ball. Didn't easily get him down table for the 7. Looks like he's going to try and cut it into the side. A little further than that was further than I'd really want to be, but that was a pretty thin cut shot, so really hard to control how far your cue ball goes on something that thin. Nice job getting down all the way down to the corner with that shot. And the 9 ball drops as well. All right, finish up the first rack, 7-1. 2 dead balls this time around. Dry break this time. I'm going to bring Jose right up to the table for the 1 ball, center of the table there. Goes for defense. Didn't really have much but a defensive shot available to him. And Jason goes for a defensive shot as well, even though he just about bumps the 4 ball in. He actually didn't want to bump that anywhere. But he was hoping he put his hand up, tell it to stop. Did not want to take that shot at the 1 ball. Another defensive shot from Jose. Yeah, bumped into the 3. Didn't get the cue ball where he wanted to on that one for Jason. Gonna leave it a pretty open shot for Jose to get that 1 ball in. Doesn't get the 2 ball though. Just kind of takes it 3 rails, puts it out in the middle of the table. And Jason finally bumps that 4 ball in. Got a hard shot on this too. He's probably going to have to go on the long rail first and kind of kick at it. Trying to avoid the scratch here. And he's lining up on it like he can get it straight on, hit it full in the face. Yep, he did. Partially hit it behind the 3 there. Jose manages to kick it in, or cut it in from behind the 3 ball. Caught enough at the side of it. Got a nice shot on the 3 now. Oh, bumped into the 6. I don't think he wanted that. Maybe he did. That's possible. He got the 5 out a little bit, but he 8 ball in the way down there for putting it in, but he got himself a good safety behind the 6. Jason gonna try and go 2 rails and get this 5 ball on the side. Ends up hitting the 3rd rail and kicking it instead. Must have just clipped the 6. He calls ball in hand on that. Oh, must have just barely clipped that 6 ball and decided to give ball in hand to Jose. And Jose does the 7-9 ball combo. It's going to leave the 7 and 8 ball dead. Going to tie the score up 8-8 into that rack. Jason working with 10 ball deficit here because he's a skill level 9. Oh, he's going to get start getting a lead here in order to make sure he's going to win this one. Oh, the only thing dropping there is the cue ball. Ball in hand to Jason. He's got the 1 ball in the corner is an easy shot, but the 2 ball is opposite corner all the way through a bunch of traffic. So we'll see what he does to get on it. Put some draw on it. It looks like he can maybe clip the side of it. He's going to go for a 2 rail though. Good hit. And couldn't see it, but I think he was trying for a defensive shot. And he's going, yeah, I didn't think that was going to go. It went. He was just hoping he gets to get a good defense on that and get distance. So on the 3 ball now, at least he's got a shot on the 3 after that. Lots of draw. Comes back 2 rails to get position on the 4. And puts in the 4 a little bit further up table than I think he wanted for this 5 ball shot. Go for the bank. Not quite. Leaves it sitting right there in the pocket though, and it looks like the cue ball will go by the 7 without too much trouble. There he is. Gets himself on the 6. You can either go rail first or just put some left on it in order to get up on the 7. Goes for the rail. Oh, bumps into the 8. Manages the kick on the 7. Really nailed it though. So first angle was okay. The second time it hit, it just completely flattened out. Jason gets the 7. And gets an angle that should be able to get into the side pocket with the 8. Oh, just misses it. It's both edges. Hooks both corners of the pocket and back out to the table. And Jose gets the 8 ball. Jason says, don't even bother. That's right in the pocket. We're going to be tied 13-13 at the end of that rack. Nine ball headed for the pocket. Oh, that's the one. Okay, 9 ball. Hard to see on this. Lighting at Mad Hippo on this table is terrible, especially in the winter. It's really dark in this. So there's going to be a dry break. Jason finds the window, makes the 1 ball happen. Oh, and he gets the 9 ball in off bank with the 2. That's going to leave 7 dead balls on the table. Another dry break. Jose going to go after the 1 ball there. It's a pretty narrow window he's got for it. It leaves Jason the shot on it. Looks like they're both going to kind of chase that one around for just a little bit. Jose just about gets the 1, or gets the 9 off of the 1. Still not getting anything in. That looks like the 1-3 ought to be a good combo into the side pocket, though. Jason manages that one. He's got a shot on the 1 into the corner as well. And glances the 1 ball off with the 4. Kind of thought Jose was just going to put that right on in. I wound up with a scratch, though, and not getting the 1. So ball in hand to Jason. Oh, 1 and the 2. Three ball's already in. He's up on the four ball without a really good angle to put it anywhere. So I'm going to bet defense here. Not bad. Bankable for somebody this skill level, though. I wouldn't bet against Jose or Jason getting this bank shot. Jose doesn't go for the bank shot, though. He goes ahead and does another defense. He puts that four ball in the one ball with no clear path. And scratch. Wow. 4, 7, and 8 all kind of lined up there. Jose is going to take the shot with some follow in order to get up to the 5 ball. Nice job getting in shape. Yeah, nice rail cut shot on the 5 ball. Gets him down to the 6 with a little bit of a bump to get decent shape there. Figure a little bit of draw on this will put Jose on the 7 easy. And he puts a lot of draw on it. Gets around it. Doesn't get the 7, but he doesn't leave Jason with a shot at it other than a kick shot. And he hits this 9 ball instead. So that'll be ball in hand for Jose. Puts that in easy. Leaves himself a cut shot into the side pocket for the 8 ball. Could be an easy bounce off the rail to get on the 9. Goes for 2 rails, 3 rails. Hit that pretty hard. I don't think I would have hit it quite that hard, but then I probably wouldn't have made the pocket at all. So, and Jose gets the 9 ball up into the corner. And finishes this one 19-20. Going into the next track, Jason rack it up. One ball in on the break there for Jose. He's got the 2 ball sitting in the pocket, but I think the 9 ball might be a little bit in the way. There it goes. Just about hides it behind the 6 there. Well, I think Jason wanted that to stay behind the 9 ball there, but gonna leave that out in the open for Jose. And he bumps the 3 with the 6. He's got a pretty good look at the 3 ball here. Needs to get to the 4 ball through all that traffic. Nice cut. Nice bump on the 4 to get good shape on it. And the 7-ball bump there gets him nice angle on the 5, really. Should be able to come off the short rail and get down for the 6. Oh, maybe a little too far. Oh, good hit. Didn't go in the pocket. Jose just gently taps it. Good 2-way shot. Puts it right behind the 7 there. And if he would have gotten that in, would have had position on the 7 for the corner. It looked like it was going to go rail first. Changed his mind. Goes going to go for a 2-rail shot. Oh, that's a. Can't tell if he hit those both at the same time or not. Jose's asking for whether or not that's ball in hand. If things are going to be close, and I think it was pretty obviously that was going to be a close shot. Someone should have been called to watch it, because then you don't have any kind of argument between you and your opponent about whether or not it's ball in hand. So, we've got Jose goes ahead and takes ball in hand. I don't think Jason said that he'd hit the 8-ball first. So technically what Jose is doing here right now means he should be giving ball in hand back to Jason for touching the cue ball. Nobody called in a neutral third party to arbitrate that. So we just kind of went with it from here. The big issue we had with this one and this decision is that I'm division rep, one of the 2 division reps, and Jose's the other division rep is on Jose's team. So we can't really make these kind of calls. We're not allowed to make calls for something that involves our team. And so both division reps are like, well, we're not supposed to make a call on that. We should have, Benny and I should have talked about it and made a decision between the 2 of us before letting that happen. So that's really kind of our fault. Jose gets the 2-ball in off the break. And Jason hits the 1, goes for the bank, and then gets the 3-ball. Jason puts in the 1. He's on the 4 now. Gets that. Working his way around the table. Jose banks the 6, gets the 7 ball moving, doesn't get anything in. Well, Jason just gonna run it all out. Jose's like, yeah, no, don't even bother. I'll finish that rack up 31-28. Two ball in off the break there. Looks like Jason's going to try and cut this 1 ball up into the corner. Doesn't quite go for him. Jose goes for a defensive shot. Doesn't really hide the 1 there. Jason's got a good angle to get that one right into the corner. And he does. 3 ball, bankable from there. See what he goes for with it. Not a high percentage shot to get the bank, but Jason gets it. And misses the cut on the 4. Would have gotten himself back on the 5 ball. Jose gets the 4 and the 8 in the bargain. Oh, scratches on that one. Attempted defense. Trying to hide that cue ball behind the 6. But that's risky. Not a whole lot of room behind that 6 in the pocket. Jason gives himself a little angle to get over to the 6 ball pretty easy. Gets a stun on it and right down where he needs to be. Six ball, 2 rails, 3 rails. Position for the 7 into the side. Oh, just misses the cut. Better follow on this to avoid the scratch for Jose. And Jason doesn't bother making him do the 9 ball. 36-33 now. Three ball and the 7 ball in on the break. Lined up on the 1 for Jose. Give himself decent shape on the 2 ball. Just got to come back a little bit on the table for the 4. That's a lot of draw. Three-quarters of the table. Oh, dead ball on the 4. Thankfully, Javi moved his head just in time for us to watch that cue ball go in. Yeah, Javi, get your head out of the way. All right, 5 ball for Jason. Decent shot on the 6 here. At 8-9 though. Oh, rattles it right on out. And gonna get a scratch as well. Jose lining himself up here for the side pocket and looking like he's going to try and break up that 8 and 9 on the way. Gets the 6. He broke him up. It's a successful breakup with that shot. He's got shape on the 8 into the corner. He's got to avoid the scratch. Doesn't get the 8 the first time around. It stays anyway. All right. Bumps it again. Still stays on the table. Oh, rattles the 9 ball in the corner. And oh, great cut shot. Jose's gonna give those 2 points to Jason. Great cut shot and then scratch. Must have put a little bottom left on that. 40-38 now. Both players over the halfway mark. Jason just barely out in front. He needs to get at least another 8 points out in front to really start feeling like he's looking to win it. The 5 ball in off of the break. The The 6-ball's kind of in the way there for the 1. Jason's going to go rail first and go defensive, looks like. Oh, he tried for it. And Jose gets the 1 ball in. He's got a long shot across the table for the 2. And then back the other side for the 3. Doesn't get the 2. No bank shot here for 2 ball. Jose gets the 2 ball in finally. 3 ball in the corner should be an easy shot. 4 balls right in the pocket. The 6, 8, and 9 is going to need to get broken up for anybody to do anything. And apparently, Jose's going to throw his money down on the floor. I'll hold that for you if you need it. Keeps his chalk in his pocket. Never. Don't see many people keep their chalk in their pocket, but Jose's one of them. Doesn't lose it that way, but occasionally loses the other stuff that's in his pocket. Nice job breaking that up. Doesn't get the angle on the 6 into the corner. It's pretty surprising. Usually really good at that kind of a shot. Jason goes defensive on it. Leaves it middle of the rail and the cue ball way down at the other end of the table. And another defensive shot. 6-9 combo lined up for the side pocket though. Oh, goes defensive, tries to hide the 6 behind the 9. It comes back out and around. Jose is really good at that kind of a defense. I'm really surprised that that came out and around. Hardly ever misjudges his speed when it comes to that sort of a defensive shot. You'll know exactly what I mean if you ever have to play against him. Well, doesn't go in the pocket he was aiming for, but it goes in the pocket. Gonna go to get a timeout here. Jason Barber giving Jason Niesman some talk to help him through with his shot. Oh, wow. That scratch was going to happen for sure, and just give Jose ball in hand with the 7 being a pocket hanger. Okay. These pockets are narrow. That 7 is in the jaws of the pocket. I honestly don't know how he even got that through there. There's just right now, we're all looking at this shot going like, how did that just happen? I believe Jason Niesman said, I'll give you $100, $100 if you can make that shot again. That was amazing. There's literally barely enough room for the 1 and the 7. You try and put 2 balls into the jaws of that pocket side by side, they won't fit. It's like that's millimeters in order to get that to happen. Seven in. Jason comes around 2 rails, 3 rails with that last contact in order to get on the 8. Eight in, and nice shape on the 9 into the side. And 46-42 now. Jason finally getting himself a little bit of a lead. Nice break. 4 ball and the 5 ball going in. Unfortunately, no good look at the 1. Both the 2 and the 8 in the way. Good kick shot in order to get contact. And Jose opts for a defensive shot. Jason looking to go for a 2 rail kick shot on this 1 ball. Nope, single rail kick shot. Just misses. All right, Jose's lined up for the 2 ball. Get the 1 in easy. Ball in hand. 2 ball goes. Leaves himself with a shot on the 4. Oh, excuse me. The 4 ball's already in. All right, now we're on the 6. Very runnable table here for either of these players. Not much to keep them from just running this right on out. Okay, 48-50. Jose taking the lead back. Dry break. Jason lined up to get the 1-3 combo. Gives him shape on the 1, but it'd be a 1-4 combo to get that one. It looks like it should go by the 5. Asking for a timeout from Jason Barber. Goes for a kick. Gets the 5 first. Gonna be ball in hand for Jose. Should just have to do a little bit of follow and be right on the 2 ball. And I mean, a very little bit of follow. Doesn't want to go too far with that. There it goes. Kind of pops that 2 ball in. Four ball goes. He gets back onto the 5. Gonna have to put some draw on that, or go ahead and make himself around at least 2 rails to get back on the 6. 3 rails I would prefer in order to get that angle to come back around. But he goes for the draw. Bumps the 8. Puts the 8 ball in the way. And gets a good hit. And leaves it for Jason to put away the 6 ball. Takes the 7 all the way down. Unfortunately, hangs in the pocket. Seven ball for Jose, and another long shot on the 8. Oh, that made it difficult. Oh, just about spun that in. That's a hard shot. I wouldn't even want to try and take a shot at that one. I'd still take a shot at that one. I wouldn't want to do it. And the way I would do it would be a bank all the way up to the other end of the table and back. Well, Jose manages to put it in, though. He goes for a bit of a defensive shot on the 9 ball, trying to make it hard for Jason to get in. He didn't have a great angle to get it anywhere too close to the ball. Jason goes ahead and cuts it right up into the corner, though. Just misses scratching there on that last rail. Nice shot. We've got at least looks like we've got the 3 ball in. No, that didn't go the way you wanted it. Connected with that 4 ball, hit the 9 ball. Did not hit the 1 ball in any way. One ball in on the side pocket. 2 ball for the corner. Oh, just about scratched it. Well, that 4 ball is right on the rail. If Jose weren't hooked in that pocket, he'd have an easy shot on it. It's going to come back. Hits either side of the 4 ball, but not the 4 ball itself. Right, just putting them in one at a time here. I think this rack is just about over unless Jason manages to get on the wrong side of the 8 ball here. No, that's the correct side for it. Stop shot. 9 ball next. And opts not to go for the stop. Instead, gentle 2 rails. And 60 to 58. $15 to go for Jason. Only 7 to go for Jose. Five ball right into the corner pocket off the break. And the 1 ball. I'm going to leave that 2 ball and 9 ball tied up together there. That, oh my gosh, it's going to go. There we are. 9 ball for Jose. 6 dead balls on the table. $62 to 60. Jose needs 5. Looks like the one ball right in. Three ball left hanging in the pocket there. I thought it might have gone in too, but it's still on the table. Two and three, no problem. Four ball should go all the way down. Nothing in its way. Bumped it off the seven. Maybe he was going for the other corner pocket. I would have tried to get it down in that lower left pocket on the screen. Jose goes ahead and puts it in. It's on the wrong side of the five ball though. That's resting right up against the point. He's gonna have to have very thin cut. Well, very thin cut didn't work, and put cue ball in line for Jason to put that in pretty easily. Yeah, a little bit of roll forward and onto the six. Hits it with some follow for two rails to the seven. Nice shape. Shouldn't have much difficulty bouncing off that short rail and getting on the eight ball for the corner. A little bit of right on that for the way that flattened out. And 70 to 62 now. Jason needs 5. Jose needs 3. Jason's got the break. Well, 8 ball in. Got a shot on the one. Goes for a defensive shot, really, but it goes in anyway. Maybe that's what he had planned. It's hard to tell with Jason. He's not going to give up much as far as facial expression. He'll throw his hand up if he and say, "Hey, my bad," if he makes a shot he didn't intend. Each player needing 3 points now. Not quite going to get that cue ball behind the 4. Jason going for the bank shot. Oh, leaves it hanging in the pocket. That window between the 6 and 7 is really tight. Not sure if Jose is going to go for that or not. Looks like not. Goes for the kick. Gets it. Gets on the 3. Not the easiest line on 3. He's going to try and sneak it past that 5 there. Cheat the pocket on the left. Tables Mad Hippo don't really accept cheat in the pocket very well. Yeah, he goes for a bank instead. Leaves the 3-ball hanging in the pocket for Jason, though. All he has to do is come back down for the 4. Yep, and once more around the table for the 5, and he'll be done. Almost looked like that was going to stay up. And there's 75 for Jason, 63 Jose. That is going to be 16 for my bad. It's just Poolitics to 24 for Time to Have Fun. This is the second individual match of the night. We'll have some more coming up soon. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe if you can. Leave us some comments if you would. Hope to see you at the pool hall soon.